Okay, so we talked a little bit about these Black Beauties, and now we're gonna unbox them, kind of open up and see what we have in the packet. So I just wanted you to see me opening everything, and it says prevent dead strings. Don't know if you can see that properly. It looks as though the camera was turned around, but I've got my strings. The fifth string, fourth string, third string, second string, first string. All right. It says warning: strings may spring open when removing them from the envelope. Keep away from face and eyes when removing the package and while installing. Check this out. Black. All black coated strings. All right. Just open the packet for the first string, which is my G, and I just wanted to give you a chance to see what it is. There are some instructions on the box. So let me open the box a little bit, and unless I want to tear the box, but I'm going to have to, it looks like, in order to see the instructions. So, see, instructions are in the box. The back, it said the K3 coating is the first coating that players report sound as good or better than uncoated strings. DR's remarkable and proprietary K3 technology coating is the first coating that makes no apologies and no excuses for not delivering sound equal to uncoated strings. Players tell us that these strings have more volume, less unwanted overtones, greater clarity and articulation than standard uncoated strings. Yet, they provide the same protection due to corrosion and perspiration, as well as increased tone life that coated strings are known for. The difference is real, they say. Now, I noticed that one of the reviews said that they were also pretty easy on the fingers as well. They played really nicely on the fingers, so he didn't get a lot of finger wear and tear in that respect. So, and of course, someone is calling during the time, but he didn't get a lot of wear and tear during the time when he was using the strings. So let's open the. We're going to open up the box now and try to get a little bit more information in terms of how to prevent dead strings. So remember, this is all new to me. So I'm a novice, very new at this, first time ever replacing some strings. Well, hello there once again. Welcome to my favorite things. And told you earlier that I had a little bit of a mishap with my bass guitar, and in fact ended up having to buy a new set of strings for it because I broke one. I broke the B string because of how I felt things were going. It was flapping a little bit too much, and I just didn't like what was happening. So I was trying to tighten it and thinking to myself that, you might just break that string, and so it did. So said, so done, in essence. I broke the string and I had to buy a whole new set of strings, which is fine. Did a little bit of looking out there, found Victor Wooten, and Victor Wooten recommends these DR strings. So they look pretty nice. So now I'm going to allow you to go through the process with me of installing these strings. As you can see, I have the bass guitar all set up. And remember, it was the B string, the fifth string, that actually got broken. So I figure we'll start with that one first and try to see if we can get that one installed quite nicely. We're going with the black coated strings at this point in time. And I said these are pretty much set up quite nicely already, so I don't have to do a whole lot to them. You're making a whole lot of noise there, but just trying to pass the string through and get it set up properly. Interestingly enough, when I got to this point of trying to push it all the way through, it is stuck a bit. And I'm not sure what's the issue. It looks as though it's just a little bit too fat to go through the bottoms. Is that what's happening? Okay, there we go. So we got it channeled all the way through now. There we go. Just had to do a little bit of finessing. And this string is actually much longer than even the flat end of it, which is pretty much the same for all the other strings anyhow. But this one comes up even further. So you know, when you're a novice with the whole thing, and it's coming up even further than you expect it to, you're wondering to yourself, are you doing the right thing? You know, so you don't want to make any mistakes, right? You don't want to make any mistakes. You want to get it right, and I'm not sure. These here might be a little longer than I needed. This is the long one. Or this is the medium one. I thought this was the medium one. Let me just test something else. Let me look at my first string here, just to check the length of it up against what it would be. Yeah, these are definitely considerably longer, and I know they're usually be like 34 to 36 in length. It's what I'm learning and I'm discovering. But that one was a little long, so it gives me a little bit of concern. And again, being the novice that I am, you can understand why I would have some type of concern with what's showing up there. It's different when you are very, very familiar with a particular situation, and you can coast through. This one I am totally unfamiliar with. So what we're going to do is we're going to pause for a cause, and that cause is we're going to look at some other videos and make sure that we're not doing anything incorrect. So thanks for taking the time to watch. The novice here is going to pause for a cause just to make sure everything is right. So we'll see you soon. Thanks for checking in. My favorite things, be sure to subscribe, like, share, comment.